Hi there, Purple Girl here. So I have the German Butterball potatoes here. They're ready to come out. You see they're dried right up and they're just done. So I'm going to be taking those out today. And then I have a pot of Bintje and I think I'm going to be taking those out as well. They're looking pretty much like these. Um, so we'll see how long this takes and how much I can handle these aphids all over me. And we'll try and get both pots out, but we're going to do the German Butterball for sure. And see, these are both varieties that were new to me this year, so I'm interested to see how well they grew. The pots are new to me this year too, so it's really just, oh, these aphids. Seeing how it goes. I've emptied 2 pots of potatoes, 2 different varieties so far. It's worked out well. So far I'm happy with these pots of the potatoes. So anyway, let's get going and see how these German Butterball look and what we get out of them. So I'm gonna cut the extra stems off first here. So if you're new to the channel, you haven't seen my other videos when I planted these up, I got these big pots from an auction. They're pots the city used to use for their landscaping downtown. I think they're technically 25 inches by 25 inches. They're nice, they're good size, and they hold a lot of soil, which is nice, and they have drainage holes in the bottom, but the drainage holes are raised up. I think 2 inches, I think it was. So it's good because they can let the water go in and soak in a little bit, but it's not going to stay excessively wet. I did plant some Acidanthera in here, not sure why, and some zinnias. I usually have zinnias in amongst my potatoes. They did nothing this year, so I'm going to see if I can get the Acidanthera. I haven't done anything yet, and I'm hoping I can just move them. Maybe I can get them out as I'm going. And I see one potato already that's come up and been sitting with the sun on it, so I'm going to get rid of that. These are German Butterball. Oh, here's another green one poking up. I'm going to pull that out too. So I planted these with a mix of mostly peat moss and some cow manure, and there was some shredded leaves, just, I don't know, a few inches up to that drain hole, really, I think is what I did, of just shredded leaves that I'd collected the fall before. And I'm trying to remember if I think I maybe put an organic slow release pelleted fertilizer on this once or twice, and then I've just been watering it when it was really hot, which we didn't have a lot of really hot days this year, but when it was really hot and dry for a little while there, I was watering with the hose at least every other day, if not every day. And so that's how these have been growing. All right, let's find some potatoes now. So I think I know I had 4 seed potatoes because the pack had 4 in them. There's supposed to be a late season potato. They're looking like decent potatoes. Supposed to be yellow skin, yellow flesh. I remember that much. Honestly, I didn't pick these out for much more of a reason. I got them from Eagle Creek seed potatoes, but how I picked the potatoes that I ordered from them this year was just, it was a package of 4 varieties that I'd never had before. And that's really how I picked it. So I know very little about the potatoes. I did look them up a little bit. I can't remember offhand what I'd learned about each of them, but those are a nice sized potato right there. When I planted them, I had reached down, I think, kind of between my wrists and my elbow, pushed the potatoes down, the seed potatoes down, and so that's about where I expect most of the potatoes are going to be. There's lots of potatoes here. Now, I know from my last dig in these pots that a lot of you were hoping I was going to dump these big pots out and do a big grand dump of the pot, but it just seems like more work to me in the cleanup department, and you know, that's not what I'm after. Oh. Now, I don't think that's the seed potato. This was up against the wall of the pot, and I don't know if it got too hot there or what, or if it just got something in it, but that's pretty gross. I don't know how well you can see that. It's moldy, it looks awful, but it's hard. I'm sure that's not the seed potato. So it's not moldy and rotten, it's still rock hard. Don't think we want that with our other ones. It looks like I got that potato anyways, that seed potato, down right to that layer of cow manure that I had in there. Because I'd mixed it around a bit, but it was still, you could still definitely see the layers in here. So I think that was about one potato there, like one seed potato, one plant that I had just pulled out with potatoes, and I'm into the next one here now. There's a little one, I don't know where it went, but I'll maybe bring you in so you can kind of see as I'm digging around in here. So I'm just going to be digging these out, and I probably won't keep you watching the whole thing. I don't know, some people absolutely love watching potatoes get dug out of the ground, and just say I like seeing what people get out of their plants, but watching every potato come out isn't necessarily entertaining to me. So I'll let you see what I'm getting here for a little bit, but then I'll probably just fast forward or something through it. So that there is the seed potato. You can see the difference. I know some people have been kind of wondering, and you see, like, that's a new potato. That's a nice, you know, it's got the nice clear color on it. It's firm. This is the seed potato. This one happened to have some plant actually attached to it that I pulled off, but it's soft, it's cracked. They are different, so if you're not sure, just compare it to the other ones. Like, it's kind of hollowed out, it's been used up, right? So get rid of the seed potato. And I'm down at the bottom of these guys, so let's get them out of my way. And I'll probably just stick them back in the pot later. I don't know if you can see all those down there. They keep rolling down away from me. I haven't watered these pots in several days. It has been raining and sprinkling off and on and misty, but I knew they're getting ready to harvest here, so I haven't been worried about putting water on them. And it's moist, but it's not wet in here. It's really nice for digging the potatoes out like that. So I think that was the end of that plant. I think I'm into the next one here. They were just kind of planted 1, 2, 3, 4 around the edge.